Everyone, Mahara Wayman here, your success alchemist. I wanted to jump on really quickly, and of course I have a tickle in my throat. I wanted to jump on and just share with you that my first workshop in the Trinity Transformation series just completed. And oh my God, it was so powerful. So today we looked at the Shadow Queen. And I want you to know something, ladies. Your shadow queen does not have to stay in the shadows anymore. We don't have to be afraid of her or embarrassed about her. So this is really interesting. One of the big realizations that came out of today's workshop, and a huge shout out and thank you to everyone that joined today. Hi there to who just joined. One of the things that was very apparent in our discussion on Shadow Queen workshop was that she is manifesting in so many different ways. We just aren't paying attention. And what do I mean by that? So when we people please, that is our shadow queen trying to get our attention. She's not so happy when we people please, right? So people pleasing is a sign that we need to pay attention to our shadow queen. Because here's the thing, let me describe who the shadow queen is, first of all. Our shadow queen is our truth. She is bold and brash and true, and she knows who we are, and she knows what we want and what we bring to the world and what we bring to any situation. But too often, for lots of reasons, I won't go into right now, but for so many reasons, we have ignored her because we've gotten, the times that when we were younger, we may have listened to her, we may have gotten shut down, right? We may have gotten spanked, so to speak. Be quiet. Don't be so loud. Why would you say that? All of these things, right? So we learn to ignore her. But this is the truth that I want every one of you to understand. You do not need to ignore your shadow queen anymore. She has been dying for your attention all along, right? So today in our workshop, we talked about all the ways that we play small and some of the things that we can do to really pay attention and listen to our shadow queen. And one of them is to set strong boundaries. And I know you're probably rolling your eyes going, I'm so fucking sick to death of hearing about my need to set strong boundaries. But here's the thing. We set boundaries, strong boundaries, not to appease somebody else, not to make them behave. We set strong boundaries for us, right? We need to protect our energy. And setting a strong boundary is one way that we can do that. We need to honor our truth, right? We need to honor our truth by, stating it first of all. And setting a boundary is one way that we can do that. So that was another really key component in today's conversation. Just how easy it can be to shake it off. Oh, I'll deal with that next time. You know what? That's, I don't really agree with that, but I don't want to rock the boat. The challenge becomes the more we do that, the more we lose ourselves. And one day we wake up and we go, who the fuck am I? What am I doing in this job, in this relationship, in this town, in this house, whatever, you name it. And ladies, I'm here to help you get out of that space because we don't need to be there. We really don't. So what else came out from today? Oh, well, another thing that I think is worth sharing is understanding that it's okay to be scared shitless. It doesn't mean you're any less. Quite often the depth of our fear, and this did come up today, the depth of our fear is actually can be thought of as the depth of our transformation that's waiting for us just on the other side. Just on the other side. And so quite often with this work that I do with my clients, it can come with a lot of emotions. And for some of us, we've been pretending for so long that it feels unsafe to stop pretending. And I'm going to repeat that because I think it's really powerful. How many of you are scared to stop pretending? You're so used to the pretense. You're so used to adjusting your comments based on what you think people need. That's another thing that came out today. If this is you and you're done with that, reach out to me. The Shadow Queen is an important component of ourselves. And today we had a great discussion about it, great workshop on it. And next week we're going to do a deep dive on our inner critic, or inner bitch as I used to refer to her. I don't call her that anymore. But really, the reason I jumped on was I wanted to share with you that this work is powerful, right? It's not just surface stuff. When we really look for and recognize our Shadow Queen, we open the door to really, to some really amazing opportunities to just feel ourselves, just feel the way that we want to feel. And it can be strange because many of us, and I'm putting my hand up for this, I've had most of my life where I was pretending to fit in because I wanted to fit in so badly, pretending to get it, to know it all, pretending that I agreed with everyone. But I like where I'm at now better. Can I be honest? I actually really love where I'm at right now. And this is really important. Recognizing our Shadow Queen, it doesn't mean you become a bitch. It's not about that. It's just about being honest with yourself, right? If you like chocolate ice cream over strawberry, fucking say so. Don't pick strawberry just because your boyfriend offered you strawberry or that's the only thing on the menu. Like, just be you. So when that little voice pops up, even if you're not able to embrace it fully, my invitation to you today is to recognize it, right? Just take a moment, take a breath, and get curious. What are you saying to me? What are you thinking? Right? Because awareness is everything. First, we got to be aware. So my name is Mahara. I am your success alchemist, and I just launched my new program, the Trinity Transformation. It's a mini mastermind. It runs over 3 weeks. We just had our first session. I am going to do these on a regular basis because I freaking love them so much. It was a great session. If you're interested in learning more about it, just DM me, right? I would love to tell you more about it. As I said, I'm going to be doing these on a regular basis. But for today, my invitation to everybody watching the live or watching the replay is get curious. What does your Shadow Queen want you to know today? Right? What truth have you been ignoring up until now? So drop it in the comments. I'd love to know, or DM me if you want to know more about the program. Have an amazing day, everyone. And here's to you. Take care. Bye.